What going on? Hold on. Look at this fucking thing. Snowy. What the? Snowy, do you like blue? No. Oh, Snowy, what about red? Do you like red? Oh, I got you. Look at my creature. Oh, my creature. Oh, wait. Snowy snort on camera. I want more Benadryl and microplastics. Hey guys, welcome back to another Yap Sesh on the Legaki YouTube channel. Oh shit, I got the wrong camera on. There we go. Much better. So, oh fuck. Hold on. Performance issues, guys. So today I want to take it back a little bit to some of my earlier days, and I was thinking about bringing it back to when I was in trade school. Now, if you don't know anything about trade school, it can definitely house some degenerates and some weirdos, considering it's kind of like an alternative route to college, you know, and normal academics. So you might find a lot of sketchy people there, is what I'm saying, you know? Now, I want to talk about a specific person. Their name was Captain Colgate. Now, that name, when you hear it, you might think plenty of things. Like, what could this possibly mean? What could have possibly given this person this title? And I promise you, you will have no idea. Whatever you're thinking right now is wrong. 100%. And maybe now what you're thinking might be more in the nose after I said that, but we'll get to that. It was a late evening. I was just chilling out. I might have been playing some Elden Ring or something. I was just in my room at my desk, and my roommate, my dorm mate, Moses, who you've seen in my videos, busts into the room. Like, he busts a right, busts a left, breaks in and runs right up to me. He's like, dude, listen, you gotta come out here. And I'm like, why? What's up? And he's like, I just met the most insane tweaker ever. And I was like, what do you mean? I just met an insane tweaker. You gotta come out here. Now, earlier, when I mentioned that trade school kind of houses a lot of freaks, it was almost like Pokemon, you know? You walk around the campus and you just run into some weirdos, man. And it's kind of like entertainment, free entertainment. When you're trapped in there for so long and you're just kind of bored, you like talking to these weirdos sometimes. He's like, it's kind of entertaining. They got some fun things to say, you know? And when I say weirdos, I don't mean your typical weird kid or something like that, you know, like, oh, they like anime, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, that's stupid. What I mean by weird kid, I mean like genuine fucking freaks. I mean like people who don't shower for 6 months straight, people who openly goon in the middle of their dorm room while their roommates are in there at 3 p.m. Like, I mean, actual degenerates, like actual freaks. So to further, oh, wow. I got a crazy side part there. So back to the story, okay? I'm like, all right, you know, like instantly, I'm like, all right, let's go meet this freak. Let's go meet this freak of nature. I'm down for this shit. I'm down for the troll, you know? And I instantly get up and I follow him out. Now, a little bit of prologue on this story, right? Let's take it from Moses' perspective. So he's at the microwave, you know, the communal kitchen area for our dorm, and this guy in a military hat, like an actual, like, military outfit, walks up to him. And Moses is kind of like he's like a people person. He likes to talk to people, even like if they kind of seem a little off, you know. He likes that experience, you know. But he decides, why not compliment this guy? He's like, hey, nice hat, even if he didn't think so. But he's like, hey, nice hat, man. And the guy instantly just lit up. He's like, oh, thanks, I'm gonna join the army. no, it wasn't the army. He was like, I'm gonna join the Marines, you know. And I don't remember the exact conversation, but, you know, they yapped a little bit. The kid talked about how he wanted to join the Marines, all this stuff. And, you know, big army head, big military guy, you know, he loves that shit. Probably watches like little Dark Age edits about war and thinks that's what actual war is like. But I don't know. To put in perspective, this guy is probably about yay tall on me. And I'm 5'5". And he's super like very, very skinny. Long blonde hair, very smooth looking. I don't know how to describe it, but he's very smooth looking and always decked out in like military fits all the time, like pants, hats, big ass military bag that's 2 times the size of him, all that shit. But back to the present time. We run out there, you know, I'm like, I'm talking to this kid and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And that's when he drops, he's like, hey, I went to the hospital, guys. Went to the hospital today. Oh, cool. For what? And he goes, I shoved a thing of toothpaste up my ass. Yep. Yeah. I couldn't believe my fucking ears. I was like, what do you mean? No, you're joking. You're joking. He's like, no, I shoved the toothpaste up my ass. Here, I'll go get the papers. So he runs inside to his dorm room, which was like little walk away, and me and Moses are staring at each other like, what the fuck? We can't even believe it. We're dying fucking laughing. I like, we've met some pretty crazy freaks, but this kid was just like, he was proud. Like this was like a medal of honor for him. Like he got a Purple Heart from that shit, you know, like foreshadowing his possible later military career. So a little bit of time of me and Moses just not believing our fucking eyes rolls by, and he fucking struts on back, you know, he's doing his little strut over, big grin on his face as he pulls out an official fucking document, a real paper, and he hands it to us, and I read it. It's an official hospital document, and right at the top it says foreign object in rectal cavity or something like that. It was something along those lines. I had a feeling he wasn't bullshitting off of what I've previously experienced being at this school, and just like off of my small little interaction with him, I could smell the aura. Like I could just see the aura. Like this guy is freaked out of his mind. And you know, I looked at him and I was like, fuck yeah, sick, dude. I would have dapped him up, but I don't know where those hands have been. So, you know, we're gonna stay on that. We're gonna stay away from that. Hey guys, I'm currently editing this at 1 in the morning, so I have to be really quiet. But please go check out my TikTok and join my Discord and check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Lakaki. But yeah, he did that. Me and Moses finished up our conversation with him and we strutted away. Yeah, we were just dying fucking laughing. And that's when we dubbed him the nickname Captain Colgate. The whole school started like finding out about this, not from us, but because this kid would introduce himself with this information. He would say hi, state his name, talk a little bit, and the next fucking sentence would be, yeah, I went to the hospital recently. And then you know, the opposite person thinking you're having a splendid conversation with the stranger would go, oh, how come? Well, I actually shoved toothpaste up my fucking ass. So that's how that would go. And you know, and then you'd just be kind of chopping it up with the rectal guy, you know, the rectum guy. But yeah, everybody just started calling him Captain Colgate, and that was an interesting fucking event. I almost felt like a prophet, because like we were like the first interaction, you know, that was like our little freak, and the whole school eventually kind of turned him into a lolcow. And I mean, like, I feel bad for the guy, but like at the same time, why would you go around telling people what you did? You know, like just keep that on the low. But he was actually like a D1 femboy, apparently. Somebody like leaked that he had like an Instagram account or some shit. And that made a lot more sense, you know, like the long hair, the military shit, and then the toothpaste, like that, it all kind of like the triad formed in my mind. It was like, holy shit, that makes so much sense. I don't know what it is about military guys going into the femboy pipeline and shit. Like, I don't know, like there's like a weird like parallel there for some reason, and he was like prime of that parallel. But yeah, I just thought that was a fun little story. That was a character, man. That was a fucking character. There are plenty more that I could speak of. Like there was a time where some kid was caught beating it to Overwatch porn in the middle of class. Like in the middle. Like imagine I'm sat in the middle of a classroom right now. I'm staring at my work computer and I'm just like that under the table. It was crazy. So there's a lot of events there. There's a lot of events at that school. But yeah, I just thought that'd be fun to talk about. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I just like low-key realized that I've been recording on the wrong millimeter, so my face probably looks so flat, and that's not good. That's not good. Am I mugging now?
Hold up, take the function with us. Your friends are so lit.